Now, like, what's your, do you do this before you run or after you run? How do you alternate?
So this is how you're gonna set your days now, your training days. And this is where the time comes in, because I'm gonna touch on nutrition a little bit too. Because you won't be able to do any of this, or not even 80% of this. You're not eating right. You're not eating properly. So all the drills that and drills are important too. They could be tied in like in your explosive stuff, because it helps with the form. It helps correct form. You never want to like butt kick and really kind of pull on the quads here. If you can stay upright, keeps your lungs open. You don't want to hunch over, because that shortens your breathing too. So you want to keep your chest out. And if you have that pivoted lean, it opens up the wingspan to take in more air. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Same concept. I could type up some drills. Straight legs always help. Strengthen the calves, strengthen the quads, keep the toes flexed. So right here, get stronger, calves get stronger, and you get a practice of staying upright and keeping your chest open. You can walk and hold, high knees, because these are basics. I'm not gonna pull you into like a big time hold stuff. So you walk and hold. And with everything, remember to keep the core tight. So you're just gonna inhale right here, keep it tight, hold. All the drills you do at 10 to 2 yards, 10 to 20. There are football fields all around here.
10 to 20 yards.
You can find a track. Anything that's like fast motion though, like butt kicks, that's more like in the range of running. You could go a little bit longer, because you're gonna get to the 20 yards a little longer. So you go to like 30 for those, or 50. Just because with the range of motion, you're gonna get there quicker. The benefits of drills and all those exercises, it warms the muscle up. These are things you do before the run.
Okay.
So when you go to like your 5K, we have some 5K runners, right?
Yes, I'll go.
When you go to like your 5Ks, these are the things you do when you don't have the liberty of doing like a 10-minute warm-up, because we're not professionals here. We don't have a time that's set, like, oh, 200 meters is 2 o'clock, so you know you're going to come to the track like at 12, do your warm-up. You don't have that liberty. So these are the things you incorporate to get the muscles warm and flexible and ready to run. So that's why you utilize your drills, because these are things you could just find a corner or sidewalk or something and form a quick line, do that out, you're ready to go. Jumping jacks is pretty good too. So all that stuff get the muscles warm, because you don't want to run with cold muscles.
You gotta start doing that.
That's how you get Charlie horses. You pull something because you feel good. You're like, oh, I'm rested, I'm ready to go. But you're pulling and tearing on a cold muscle. So that's like, if you, best example I typically use is if you have an old rubber band, you let it sit out in the sun.
It'll snap.
You and you kind of like stretch it, it snaps. So same thing. Keep the abs flexed, I always did that. Recovery. This is pretty much an injury term utilized all across with running. It's called RICE. So rest, ice, compress, elevate. So rest is vital.
When you say rest,
So you want one day that you don't do nothing at all.
one day.
You don't do nothing at all. For me, that day was Sundays. That was always Sundays. God's day. I just leave it alone. I don't do nothing. You want to hydrate, especially now that it's very humid. Your body might not feel thirsty. There's so many things that are on the market now. You don't even have to like put the water to your head. You can do glues and stuff that kind of substitute for drinking water. Your body loses a lot of salt through sweat. That dries out your muscle and it gets it all tight. Especially after you start to incorporate all the 3 things we've been talking about. You're going to need something to replenish your muscles, keep it hydrated and supple. Gatorade puts back electrolytes, so water is sometimes it's not enough, because you lose more than just water when you sweat, when you work out. You use salt, you use acids, you use so many things. So that's where the nutrition tip kind of comes in a little bit. Potassium is good, so you can avoid like the Charlie horses when you're like sleeping, when you're coming downhill, because these things are a little tricky. Sometimes you're gonna go uphill, sometimes you're going downhill. So bananas are good. Good proteins does not include a Starbucks shake.
Oh, gosh, man. Y'all done messed me up.
I had to go there.
That thing Yellow shakes, as tempting as it is, $1 any size of McDonald's.
Oh
$1
no.
any size.
Jesus.
Yeah, so even though it's milk content, they use a lot of preservatives and a lot of sugars and all those processed stuff.
So bananas.
Bananas is good. I always do a handful of almonds. Those are pretty good too if you're a nut person.
Yeah, those are always
You
good.
switch up your protein intake with like what you cook with. You could take out the rice, do quinoa. That helps. Pasta to get back your carbohydrates. Unless you guys are good at sourcing like the Caribbean market, then you're all straight if you just stick with the yams and potatoes.
Provision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do that, then you're fine. The day before a race, you want to load up on your carbs. That's where you get the energy. You don't get the energy from the Gatorade or the Red Bull or any of those 5-hour energy that you
So
drink before
pasta.
the race. So you want to do pastas, you want to do like dumplings, yams, heavy stuff the night before because your body is going to use it the next day. That's how the energy of running and exercise in general works. It's not the day of that you put in your body that you get back. It's the day before. So you want to load
I'm gonna YouTube.
yeah, you want to
Here I
load
am
up on the
grabbing a
carbs.
banana before I go.
Water, your Gatorade, if you can source coconut water, that's like runner's secret. You do the coconut water, you can put like a tablespoon of glucose in there.
What?
That puts
Coconut
water
water?
has more potassium than banana.
Coconut water.
That's what I use in a protein shakes.
Okay.
So if you're lactose intolerant, Silk works well for me. It has a higher protein percentage than whole milk. So you can do Silk. I know a lot of people like, what's that other one called?
Almond milk.
Almond milk.
Yeah.
But still, I think almond milk is like 6 grams of protein. Silk is like 12.
Oh, it's
One
double.
glass of almond milk is like 2. If you get the 2 servings out of 1 glass of this.
So
So.
good.
What else?
Gotta pay
Salmon is
attention to
good.
I gotta write all this down.
Salmon is good. You want to cut out white rice. You can do brown rice. Brown rice is.
No more jasmine rice?
What's the new?
No coconut rice.
I'm not making rice and peas with no
If you're
brown
gonna
rice.
have like a cheat day, use it in moderation.
Cheese?
Cheat day. Cheat day.
Oh,
Cheat
okay.
day where you're gonna do your Starbucks.
Yeah.
If you're Friday where you don't want to cook and you want to get fast food. Still, logs are very
Once a
important
week,
right
you
across
just
the
say,
board. It's not
you
just
wanna
if you're
lose?
running.
So
Because
we
if you
so I gotta
don't
cut
eat
that out
right,
completely?
go again.
You gotta cut that out completely? Or I mean, is that like
What
when
if
you're
I-
training for it? Like if you're
What's
training
rice
for
and
a
peas?
half marathon?
What's your hump? What's your biggest hump for you?
I like, you know, my chai latte or my, you know, that's what I like.
Starbucks.
I like, yeah, that's what I like every morning. That's gonna
This
set
is
me
where-
back when I'm
but
training,
this
right?
is where discipline comes in, though.
Discipline.
You can do those things every day,
Let me
and that's
scoot-
why
let me
it
focus
takes
in.
great discipline to do all this, and that's why I opened with. If you know it's not something you're willing to invest in now, you still have to be determined to make it up on some form of end, whether it be the back end or the front end of things. Either you're gonna run more, or you're gonna eat clean for more days. If you're gonna snacks, you're gonna replace one of your unhealthy snacks with something healthier. So you have to give something in order to keep
Yeah,
something.
that's right.
Now, when you're incorporating the health part of it,
Mm-hmm.
now, you know, you wanna be healthy all the time. But are you saying, like, say, if like I'm training for a race,
Yeah.
that during that period of time, like, what, 12 weeks before you're training, you take out all that stuff?
No, not at all. If I say that, I'll be a hypocrite.
Okay.
My weakness is fried chicken.
Okay.
Yes.
So the Popeyes, all of that, that's my weakness. So how I get that back, or I make up for that, I don't drink juice. I don't drink like cranberry juice and none of those stuff anymore. I drink like mostly water. So then I know on Fridays I know I'm not gonna cook, and I eat my fried chicken. I take it down with more water. I do more snacks where I do like, typically what I'll do is I'll like save a piece and be like, oh, I'll take that piece for lunch tomorrow. I don't do that anymore. I do like a PB&J. Peanut butter is good for recovery too. So you probably see a lot of lifters or athletes in general. They always have like carrots and peanut butter,
Yep.
apple and peanut butter.
Yep.
They always have peanut butter or something. simple. It makes everything that tastes bad taste good.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can incorporate that too. So if your chai latte is what takes you through the day, just know that when I'm tempted to do chai and maybe a donut, you draw back on that donut and grab a handful of almonds instead.
Oh, I ain't got no problem with that. Okay, all right.
So hold on,
Working it
is
out.
juice is not good for you?
Too much preservatives, kind of hard to track unless you have money
was
to
told
go
to-
out and make it.
I was told to make your own juice.
You can make your own juice if you're a juicer.
Even 100% juice is not good.
There's a lot of sugar.
It's a lot of sugar.
Really?
Yeah, if you look at the back of the
Unless you-
Oh, now
unless
you're
you pay-
touching on yours.
Unless
Maybe
you pay
Juice all
$6
day.
for it, then it's not a hundred.
Yeah, I don't even think I need to
Unless you
touch
get it from
that
Whole Foods
sodas or a no-no.
Yeah, nah, we don't do that.
The juice?
I drink
Alcohol
juice
is
all
empty
day.
calories. So alcohol, if you're like really intense training, I probably want to cut down on
Cranberry.
So
And that
juice has
slows down
preservatives.
also-
Grape, definitely. Those are grape.
So, I need to touch on this, so
I do that
alcohol
as well.
actually slows
Alcohol.
down the rate of
You said what?
recovery. Alcohol.
What about alcohol?
What about alcohol?
Oh, you touched on it. Slows down the rate of recovery, so you're gonna be sore longer with alcohol.
With alcohol.
Yeah.
Now, you gotta backtrack, cause I missed something with that.
She went to alcohol.
Oh.
That's what she did. She talked about the juices have preservatives and sugar. And then she went to alcohol. Said they're empty calories.
It's empty calories. Okay.
And you gonna be hurt longer? Oh, look who showed up. You gonna be hurt longer? You gonna be hurt longer.
Nicole was so happy too. Wait, hold on. The wine?
Y'all are funny.
That is hilarious.
Types of everything. Is there any specific questions?
Okay, so when you